I remember we went to this thing called Beta Breakers a while back there. And it was like this, it was a race, I guess, where people start, I guess, at the bay and then they run like the bridge or something.
Yep.
Well, we did a bunch of mushrooms and we didn't, I don't know, we weren't really in the race or anything. But at one point we took over a table. Somebody had a table where they had all the cups of water and we took it over right in the middle. And I'm just flying on mushrooms at this point, dude. I'm looking, the Lord's looking for me, and I'm looking for him, we're going to meet up that afternoon. But, and people were running by in this race, it's tens of thousands of people in this race. And when they get close, someone would try to get the water and we'd be like, no, it's for Asian people only. So you had so many people, and they're running. They have to keep going. There's a huge flow of people. They can't argue or discuss it.
Right.
You'd be like, oh, it's Asians only. And they're like, and they just keep on fucking moving.
Passing out from dehydration a quarter mile down the road.
All these Irish people stacking up at the curb at the next turn, just boom, boom. And all Asian people were just so happy,
Super
bro.
hydrated.
Oh, yeah, just flying, bro. It was just so bizarre, though.
We get naked, and they both just start cackling.
Oh, wow.
With laughter when they see my body.
Oh.
But I'm laughing too, right? But I did it anyway, but the whole time.
Why? You'd seen your body before.
They've never seen my body, though.
Right, but what are you laughing at?
Because they're laughing at my body.
Oh, okay.
They're laughing so hard, it makes me want to laugh.
I thought you were waiting your whole life to see your body, and this is when you decided to do it.
No, that's not it. I had seen my body. Do I have mirrors?
Yeah, but you could also not see your body if you want. Like, I'll go sometimes, I remember one time I went like 8 months without seeing my legs.
I never called him dad. From the age of 5 to 10, we lived together. It was dark. He always looked at me like if he could, he would just, he would fucking murder me, man.
But you were probably ready to take him on it too, were you?
No, I was terrified.
Really?
I tried to commit suicide. I tried to OD on a bottle of Theragram M. You know those
what
vitamins?
Is that? Vitamins?
Yeah, I tried to OD on vitamins.
And what'd you get? Just better?
I just fell asleep.
Damn. No.
What did you get? Better?
I'm just thinking like vitamins. It seemed like
I didn't have. They didn't have OxyContins back then.
Oh, thank God, huh?
In the podcasting world,
that I would
that you feel like you would have to
shack
at least
up with.
not shack up. Jesus Christ, have some respect for yourself. Who would that man? Like, who is the man? Is it a Brendan Schaub type of guy? Would you then you think have to gravitate towards like this like burlesque kind of like ambient sound of a man?
Gun to my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life. And, that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. I could easily open up a poke shop.
Okay.
I could sell poke, man. Easily. How far, though? You can't water a plant or anything, can you?
No. The times that I've squirted, like I've squirted twice, it was more of like a spill.
Yeah.
Like it's just all of a sudden you're like, oh, what the hell?
Oh, wow, the government's going to have to clean this up, A lot of fucking people are going to fucking fill out insurance claims. But it's bullshit,
Someone
dude.
call FEMA.
Like how much? Like enough to like dampen a small burger? Like enough to ruin a small burger? Like how much are we talking?
God damn it, Theo. That is exactly the right amount. Like,
Oh,
it is,
no.
I would say half a juice box for me.
Oh.
Yeah, which is enough to dampen a burger for sure. What is this reaction?
Oh, I got mixed reactions about it.
In elementary school, I lived in Minnesota, and the kids used to throw not snowballs at my head, but ice rocks.
Oh, wow.
And they just used to, as hard as they can, just throw it at my fucking head.
Why, you collected them or something?
No, I don't. No one collects ice rocks. Like,
Oh, people were being
icicles.
mean. People were being mean. Fuck, my bad, man. I was
You
like,
think I had an icicle collection at my home?
I do. You say you were the weird guy. I can see you collecting icicles.
And people were like, "Hey, here's another one." And they threw it at my head. Yeah,
Thanks,
and it
man.
hits my head, and I go, "Thanks." Oh, this one's shaped like Rosie O'Donnell. No, dude. No, they used to do it violently.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I just want to be free also to say what I want to say. Like last night on the stage, Joey Diaz had a joke that had a bunch of racial slurs in it, right?
Yeah.
Ones that we would all not even probably say on this podcast, except you, because you work with a lot of black people. You might be willing to drop.
Oh,
one.
I don't do the N-word.
Huh?
I don't do the N-word.
Oh, I don't do it, dude, unless you do. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking, man. I mean, I quit doing it probably about 4 years ago when everybody else did.
Really?
Yeah.
You got off?
I mean, yeah. Dude, I was like,
I like how you quit porn after.
this train is going nowhere.
Because I started going with like a therapist when I was like 23.
Yeah.
So
Damn, you're in there, dude.
I just stopped.
You're like the Larry Fitzgerald of therapy, I feel like.
Yeah, man, I got dreads and shit.
And we have to make urban references. You're the blackest guy we've had on the show in a while.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while.
Dion Cole canceled, so.
Man, he actually sent me. He actually was like, Neil, man, can you go over and fucking... he said, bless Theo, so you know he's black.
I used to have those buzzer underwear, bro. They put these underwear on you. When the urine would hit them, a buzzer would go off, right?
Oh, my God.
I'm not joking. Look them up online. This ain't no joke, bro. So I went to my grandparents. My mother didn't tell them that I had these, right?
I'm really hoping these are a real thing and not just a torture device your parents put on you.
Not at all,
that they
bro.
made by themselves.
This doctor gave them to us, dude. This dude was a bona
What'd you, like,
fide.
Google?
This dude was a bona fide doctor. So we went there. I got the electric pants on, dude. You know?
Wait, what'd you like Google?
I'm getting my rest. Probably, buzzer underwear for urinators. I would Google buzzer underwear for urinators. So then, but they didn't tell my grandfather, right? So he fucking, and they had a small house, bro, a little bitty house. So my fucking crotch is just like he wakes up middle of the night, dude. I'm fucking.
You're on fire?
I'm not on fire, but I'm buzzing hard, bro. Because I'd had apple juice, man, and I piss big on apple juice, dude. I fucking spray out on the AJ. So I'm in there just buzzing, dude. And I didn't know.
God.
And he came in.
They still got him?
Yeah.
Get me a pair, Lee.
He didn't
That's
know.
what I want. Get me a pair.
He didn't know what was going on.
Oh my God! I'm that's what.
He comes in. He's scared,
How
bro.
loud is it? How loud is this?
In a little bitty house, you could hear it from down
I
the
just
hall.
want to wake my wife up in the middle of the night, like twice a week.
I would just do 2 drops and it goes off. And so my grandfather's in there, right? And he's all scared and shit. And
Oh, this would have been terrible when I was a kid.
and he's pushing me with a broomstick, dude. He thought I was dead, dude. He didn't know what had happened to me. He thought I was possessed or dead. He's pushing me with a broomstick to wake me up, and he was worried because he had one of those heart makers, and he was worried he would get electrocuted. He thought something was happening. He thought the house had short-circuited it, or the phone company had fucked up. That's what he thought, the phone company had fucked up. So he thinks I'm fucking just laying there buzzing like just a fucking miscreant. But he died, man. My grandfather ended up dying.
I never have treated animals differently, whether they were male or female.
Oh.
But I remember asking, like, I'll ask, like, a waiter, like, yeah, is this fish male or female? Sometimes if I order, like, a salmon or something, you know?
That's a good one.
Just to kind of see, you know, and a lot of times they'll go check. And sometimes they'll come back with an answer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
I guess there's no, you know what I would love in that scenario is when they came back with an answer, you just go wrong and get up and walk out. Yeah. Because you know they're trying to pull something off.
Wrong, yeah. And open something up with a knife, just show them a part of the fish. Like, what is that? You know?
You tell me that. That's a fish dick.
Yeah. You fucking tell me that. Hide something in there. And the guy's like,
yeah.
Jesus.
Now you know what a fish dick looks like.
You thought that, the sky was just gray. And then you and then they're blue. You see colors and then they'll go.
Oh, wow.
They'll go.
No.
Here, put on the glasses.
Put on the glasses.
Put the glasses
you
on,
only
yeah.
see black
Okay.
and white right now.
Yeah,
okay?
you see black and white right now, right?
Well, you be his like wife and like give it.
Right. And here you go, Grandpa Phillips. Right? Yeah. And then they'll do that, yeah. And then they'll start crying. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you're doing right now.
I think he's acting.
Yeah.
Falling asleep.
You just fall. Yeah.
Wow,
And it changes
dude. And it happens to a lot of senior citizens?
Well, no.
We're bored.
Well, no, colorblind.
This fucking retard.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting
I don't
angry.
think that's the appropriate way to
you
address
fucking-
somebody with a mental illness.
Okay. Just say this, you fucking idiot. You fucking moron.
Bro, don't make
Well,
me
you
take
will
half
get-
a Cialis right now.
All right,
okay?
I'm going to just say this right now, okay?
Yeah.
Colorblind, you're born with it.
Yeah. Are you?
So their whole
Or
life-
Maybe it's Maybelline.
So their whole... You fucking moron. Listen to me right now.
George laughed, dude.
All right.
He's from another country. He's from Idaho.
Is he? Right, so they
Yeah,
can't
he
see
said he was. He could have lied.
colorblind. They have it their whole lives.
Who?
Just people that are colorblind, not anyone specific. Yeah, I think if people are colorblind, I think we got to get them more colors.
I've never ever pictured you in a sexual way, like because when I meet anyone,
Thank you.
when I look at everyone,
What do you picture me doing?
I picture you fishing.
Somebody told me the other day that I remind them of Lieutenant Dan, but if he still had legs. That's what somebody said. And I remember her mom was out of town or something. We 69 in her mom's closet.
Oh my!
And I remember her ass.
You smell the shoes too. I love being in somebody's mom's closet. You can smell their fucking nice high heels and stuff in there.
It wasn't a memory that was lodged into my head.
Okay.
But I do remember.
Was it cold in there, kind of?
That's another experience that I don't recall.
Okay.
But I remember grabbing her cheeks, and you're 69. I'm always the bottom. I never do top.
Really?
Yeah.
Any dude that goes on the top of a 69 is a fucking creep, bro.
Yeah. Because then you have your mouth fucking her. I don't like
Any
it.
guy who goes upstairs on a 69, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I don't think I've
God.
ever seen that.
Bro,
You're right. It's always the bottom. My bad.
That's insane.
It's insane, bro.
If a guy goes upstairs on a 69. Dude, it is so nice though when I'm walking around and my head is having a fun time.
Yeah. That's the fucking singing,
Yeah.
hearing associations,
Thinking about something.
Making
fist bumping a
rhymes.
black guy, like a big black guy
a
at the
big
gym.
giant black guy at the gym. You don't even know why you fist bumped.
But he liked it and you liked
You
it.
liked it, he liked it. Maybe he knows you, maybe he doesn't. Maybe
Yeah.
he just felt you.
Yeah, you're walking off. You're like, I didn't do slavery. I'm good. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm straight.
Yeah, just regular white people thoughts. Yeah. When I would need to think about something good, dude, I think about Lee, man.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, I think about you, man. I think you
I think about you to laugh. I mean, just the stuff you say randomly. Like, I just want to hang out and like listen to what you say during the day to yourself. I feel like it's hysterical.
This conversation's getting creepy right here already.
Well, you just farted on me. How?
I think Lee might be a little cascaron.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shopping for peppermint, they call it, dude.
Yeah,
Where
I
I'm
think
from.
he's coming out of the closet pretty soon.
They say, hey, you know the boy over there, little Lawrence.
I don't give a fuck if he's.
I don't care either, bro. I'll let you hang off my dick like a fucking mountain cat.
No, I would never let Lee something.
Not you guys, but I don't have the same relationship with him.
Yeah, but you're still friends. You can't.
I'm friends with him. I wouldn't fuck him. I'd let him touch my dick a little. You know what I'm saying? Around the holidays, bro.
Just to make his day.
Oh, he's a prison ham, this guy, bro. I fucking love that boy.
Dog, you know how much money I told Lee Walker Lee one night. You know how much money we can make with Lee on the inside.
Oh my god!
Just sitting on people's laps,
dealing cards,
and rubbing their dick.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're bringing this back. You can't just sit on someone's lap, but they're not going to let it end at just lap sitting,
bro.
They're not in prison because they know
in
how to
Gary,
hold back.
Indiana, you're an 8, bro. A one female. In Gary, Indiana, dog, you're a female 8, baby.
Indiana, I got a guy that'll pay 10 G's for you to put a wig on. And
oh yeah,
special type of podcast.
And just mug his dick with your fucking neck.
He's already written me a letter.
What does that even mean, mug a dick?
There's not that story that the strongest slave changed it all. It's the thinker slave. It's the Frederick Douglass. You know, it's the leaders. It's the thinkers.
Yeah, it's the thinkers and
the feelers.
And the connectors.
Right.
You know, because that's the reality.
It's not like slave-adactyl. You know, the strongest slave. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though there'd be a great superhero guy who came in and just changed it all, you know?
You mean like a pterodactyl slave?
I mean, I'm not talking about a slave that fucks a bird, but I'm talking about like a slave that, you know, I've just picked a bad name. I mean like an Iron Man.
If you give them free time, they'll start fucking birds.
Women's clitorises are penises that aren't fully formed. So when you're in utero or whatever, your
and
body
some of them
makes...
are trying to form, dude. One girl, I remember, like thumb wrestling down there.
Exactly.
I mean, this thing was really...
Sometimes girls have huge clits
I was 0-2 against this thing when I was trying to touch this lady's vagina, dude. This clitoris definitely seemed like it fucking could have worn, you know, part of a mitten. This thing was grande, you know?
Yeah, because she probably has more testosterone in her system.
Oh, she was Title IX, definitely. You know, she had that fucking Title IX pussy. You know what I'm saying? Virgin power is so strong, bro.
Is
I saw
it?
a
Wild.
virgin. Oh, dude,
that's crazy.
Oh, somebody parked a Volkswagen Rabbit on this guy's leg one time outside of our schoolhouse, and I saw a virgin fucking lift it right off his leg.
Wild. Yo,
and this was in fucking. Who knows when it was?
Every scene is from like the movie Powder.
Every scene. It's amazing.
What are you talking about?
Every scene of
You
your
ever heard
life. is
stories
a
like
movie.
that?
I've never seen a virgin pick up a car.
Yeah.
They pick up AK-47s now. That's the problem. Virgins now are picking up AR-15s. Hopefully they start picking up cars again. That would be nice.
They need to start
That'd be
passing
great.
out some pussy then, bro.
I agree with you.
Because they're shutting down all the pussy, bro. That's who's doing it. If the audience gave me $100, right, I was going to urinate in one of the speakers on stage, right?
What?
Yeah.
How were you fucked up?
I mean, I was having a few cocktails.
Okay,
you know?
so this is like when you're
yeah,
partying.
I was just
though.
drinking, yeah. So we only got to about $80, right? So anyway, I got off stage. I'm outside. There's some people like saying, "Hey, dude, we're going to this. We're going to a house party. Something you want to come?" And I was like, "Only if my boy can come." And I look over, and they had an urban guy, you know, in like a Louis Vuitton kind of jacket, like kind of like a black urban guy.
Okay.
And so I said, "Only if my boy can come." And I pointed at him. Right? I don't even know this guy. Okay. And they're like, "That's your boy?" And I'm like, "Yep, that's my boy." So next thing you know, we're all in a limo. This guy happens to be homeless, right? Or not, or doesn't know where his home is, right? More that kind of guy. Okay. So anyway, we're all going to this party, and I walked right over to him. As soon as they said, "Yeah, he can come," I walked over to him. I was like, "Hey, dude, you ever been in a limo?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "You're coming with me. Just no matter what, pretend you're my best friend. That's it."
And was he good at that?
Bro, so good at it, right? We get in the car.
Because there's people that can't take that direction. They don't know what to do.
He immediately, dude, was like, "Oh, yeah." He started naming people. He actually was a little too good.
Right.
He'd be like, "Oh, yeah, you remember Wallace?" And I'm like, "Oh, bro, nobody cares. Everybody's just drinking." Or he'd be like, "Yeah, Yvette died," you know? And I'd be like, "Ah."
Yeah.
But anyway, we get to the party. We go in the house. It's like this kind of fancy party. A lot of people were there. Have been like maybe at a wedding or something. And we're there like 4 minutes. I hear people scream from upstairs and hear a window break. This guy went into the coat room, stole a bunch of purses, jumped out the window, and fucking
Your
took
boy?
off. Yeah.
Holy shit. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
And I was like, man,
when
bro,
I did Louisville,
he's changed a lot. In Africa, they hit you with a fucking pipe, bro, if they love you.
Just take a whiff of that fart.
I'm not going to take a whiff of your fart. That's
Come
disgusting.
on, bro. Get a little air appetizer, bro. Treat your nose.
That is tremendous.
Treat your snout to some of that fucking free booty pasta, bro.
It was tough for my mom. She had to raise 3 kids. He left the country. He went back to Mexico.
No.
Left his credit card debt.
Of course he did.
He left it and everything, and it fucked my mom up financially. She was making $150 a week, so she was always working overtime. She worked hard. My mom worked fucking hard for us. And on Fridays, no matter what, on Fridays we're going to McDonald's.
Really? Yeah.
No matter, we were like, hell yeah.
What would
that
you
was
get?
like,
Do you remember what you got?
Shit.
This is the same. My mom would take
Filet-o
us sometime.
fish, baby. Filet-o fish.
Fucking what an asshole.
Yeah, I love that
What
filet-o
a
fish.
fancy ass kid.
Fuck yeah, dude. I still eat those. That's still my dessert. Like if I want to cheat, I'm going to go get that filet-o fish. Are you kidding me?
What fucking asshole kid
Yeah.
gets the fish, dude? I didn't even know we could order the fish until I was like 30 years old. I thought you had to be like a real adult.
Because that was my mom's shit. My mom got the filet-o fish, so I got into it too.
And it would stay there unbothered in a little baggy, waterproof in case the fucking rain came.
In case the floods came, in case something got biblical, you could still break out of fucking...
Yeah, I still, in case Louisiana all over again, I'm on a tire floating, waving at the airport. Fucking, I'm here, cocksuckers.
Dude, how great would that be? You're on the news, they're like showing you, and you're just down there doing coke, and they're fucking waving at the helicopters. Like, how many videos are there of the news during Katrina where there's just a bunch of brothers just blowing a fucking blunt and they fucking couldn't put it on?
And just yelling up, "You can't stop me, bitches."
Yeah. I was the first one that had to quit my job full time. So I kind of got like, I was like, guys, are we doing this? Because I got to give up on Giggle. Like I had to quit Giggle. Everybody else was able to work both jobs. Q was still a fireman. Sal still owned it was still bartender in the
Well, let's say, look, still a fireman is a unique term as well. I'm not saying I love firemen, right?
Yeah.
Especially if there's a fire going on.
The number one person you want to see.
Yeah. But there's not a fire, dude. They're basically people that are training for the hot dog eating contest.
That's exactly right. Yeah. But, good people at heart.
Playing softball.
That's what they're doing.
Professional softball
That's what
players.
they're doing.
Well, what are you going to be? You're Bobby Lee, man. You're not going to be somebody else.
Yeah, I kind of want to be Bruce Lee or some like guy like that.
No, dude, you're way more. Bruce Lee fought. You're like not a fighter. You're true.
But I could fight.
Dude, you are.
I could fight. Who's that?
Here's a guy right here, a little white kid that'll fight you, dude.
Hey, Bobby. I've seen Theo's been doing BJJ lately. What are the chances that you join in whenever you're allowed out the house again? And how long do you think it's going to be until you do comedy?
He said, you can fight.
Can you fight? I didn't understand what he was saying, though.
Yes.
This is what I heard. I wonder why That's what I fucking heard.
Dude, that's Charles Dickens, bro. Okay.
I don't even know who that is. Is that the guy? I think I've heard of him.
Great grandson.
Yeah.
That's Chuck Dick the Third.
I literally didn't understand what the fuck he just said.
Now, with your mom being so tough, was it like was it tough to feel like affection from her? Because sometimes, like, my mom's a hard worker, right? My mom delivered, she's a delivery woman. She delivered newspapers when I was a kid. She delivers magazines now. She's always had a fucking van, Now she's got her husband. He has Alzheimer's. She don't even know he's in the van. He's with her every day, just fucking bouncing around in the fucking passenger seat. She had to get a fucking second seatbelt installed for him because he fucking would kind of slip. He's getting little. He would slip out of the fucking first one. And now she's got him just basically in a fucking straitjacket, just bouncing around. He has no clue where he is. Just delivering fucking news on wheels every day, So I think he's about 90,
Your mom still does this?
Mom still does it, dude. And here's the worst part, bro. She got a good deal on this van, right? My mom likes a good deal, and she got a good deal on this van. It has none of the side or back windows, bro. So her fucking GPS is the Lord, bro. So she just fucking bouncing around. He's got him in the thing.
One of the rows, it was somebody doing magic or pretending they were doing magic, but really they were just trying to touch just trying to get a little bit of touch. A little bit of David Coppenfields, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come back here, I'm gonna pull a rabbit out this hat. But then you get back there and the only thing in that hat is, a little bit of regular cock. And you're like, oh, this ain't a rabbit. This ain't a rabbit, but I'm gonna let that thing hop around on me. Yeah, people think if they eat a McNugget that it's against gays out here, Dude, I'll have 4 or 5 McNuggets and not even thinking about a man.
I'll go get some McNuggets and then go to an anti-gay protest.
Yeah, wow.
It doesn't stop me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Just for the camaraderie, Yeah. It's not even what I believe. It's just like cool dudes hanging out, having fun.
Dude, sometimes I wonder do you ever feel like a lot of gay men seem to me also to be very judgmental a lot of times here. And maybe I just see that in Los Angeles. And maybe it's something that just I feel, but I feel like it's not. I feel like gay men don't really support men that much. Really, they support other gay men. It seems like, but I don't know if they support men.
You ever do a show on one of the gay bars in Santa Monica Boulevard?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, most gay men are fine, but the queens are the worst audience. Because shut up, you don't know.
Yeah.
They listen to half your setups and wait, what? And you're like, you didn't even pay attention to any of this.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
They just sometimes come in to raise hell, and sometimes they act like the crosswalk is a model area for modeling.
You know that lady who dances?
No, yeah, well, I see a guy, he's not doing anything but crossing the street all night and, just flat, bragging about how he's in Fendi boots and John Elliott pants.
I've had several people bring with them to see me, and they will bring the sonogram of the ultrasound that they had taken.
And get you to autograph it or something?
No, I would hold it up. They would be sitting here, and I would hold it up, and we'd be smiling, and I would kind of point at it. Yeah.
And people think you're the dad.
No. They don't. I don't think they think that, but anyway.
I would look, dude. If Santa was my dad, you know how excited I would be. People would be like, "What does your dad do?" Like, he works at the bank. I'm like, my dad,
Santa.
My dad's Santa. Wow, that's pretty magical. This one girl I knew, there was so much squirting. Sometimes, I would check to see if she was okay. It was it was almost biblical, a couple of chapters of it. It was just this is, I felt bad. The cat would come around because he thought I'd cut the faucet on, just kind of crazy shit, dude. And you had to change all the shit. At a certain point, you're like,
I'm
Jesus
sorry,
Christ.
if you're a squirter and you know that you are,
Get it together.
They put me on Zoloft because they
Me
said,
too. How great was it in the beginning?
Amazing.
Bro, I could drink 9 gin and tonics, dude, and not get drunk.
I liked it. I liked it for a decade, though.
Oh, wow.
I was good. It wasn't a drinking thing for me. I just liked it. I liked it.
Oh, yeah, I loved it, bro. I could get up early. I felt good.
Would you last longer when you had sex?
Oh, I wasn't. I'd last longer when I jerked off, for sure.
Sure. All right, same thing.
Definitely. Way definitely, dude.
Yeah. Because you were always looking to last longer. when you were jerking off, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to save it.
Oh, no, dude, I'm definitely, at a certain point, it's like, Jesus, this is a
Come on, man. Who was this for?
Yeah.
I'm the one I'm going to have the orgasm. What are we making it last for?
It's like what's that Greek guy who's pushing the ball up the hill?
Sisyphus.
Yeah, it's like, this is my Sisyphus.
Why am I, where you're looking for just the right thing to finish to. You're like, what? Just finish.
Dude, I used to press my butthole against the corner of the counter right when I'd come.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I believe that because you couldn't make
When I was
up.
young, bro. When I was young.
Yeah. Great.
Like the R. Kelly shit is coming out again now because he's broke, so he can't pay people off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like...
Imagine how stressful that must have been, though. Just juggling all the pedophilia stuff, just bussing around the fucking, warming the urine constantly and bussing it around, like...
He didn't like to produce new urine. He liked an aged
Oh, I bet. I'm sure he did. He seems like a
Absolutely.
guy that likes an aged urine.
Nice aged urine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dark, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is what it is.
It is funny, though.
It is funny.
And in Indiana, I think the Ku Klux Klan started there. And a lot of people think it was in the South, and it was actually in Indiana. So, just kind of saying that. But, other good stuff started there too. Basketball. So one thing that was good for different ethnicities and one thing that was bad for different ethnicities. So it's, it's definitely hit or miss out there. It's hit or miss.
There's no way I could ever have sex with one of these dudes that are giving me money for enjoying watching. Yeah. So I was like, there's no way.
And Nick does it a lot. Our producer, actually.
That's false.
He seems like somebody that does then. Sorry.
Well, that's fair.
Dude, my little nephew used to hide on top of shit, like on bookshelves and shit, and be real quiet and fucking surprise you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like 19 months old. I'm like, that's insane. There's no way he got up there by natural causes.
No.
You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't no fucking...
He's so seek that out. He's like, we're going to make some happen right
Oh,
now.
you could tell he'd definitely been envisioning being up on that shelf, and he just woke up there one morning, This ain't no free solo baby right here.
It's all about the angle. He's like, how can I do the most damage? Come down strong.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was really... Yeah, there's some of these children, they're just wild. They got the Edgar Allan Poe in them, Something's going on. They got dirty birds in the back of their brain.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember making love to this girl one time, or not even making love, but trying to. And her mom came home, right? This is like the first time I was ever just started having sex, when I was young. And her mom came home, opened the door, and we're in her bed, right? And I had to go, and I was just like, I'm always pretty affable with parents. And I just walked over and just fucking introduced myself. It was just so fucking awkward, man.
I got busted when I was 14. My girlfriend at the time, we were having sex, and her dad came home, and I just jumped in the closet naked with a condom on and just hiding in the closet, shaking, waiting for him to leave. And he took so long for him to leave. By the time he left, lazy. I passed out in the closet, and my dick was super small, and it still had the condom just barely hanging off.
That's all. That was one of the funnest things I liked about being young, was sneaking around and fucking. Or I used to steal kids' bikes that would leave their I would ride a little girl's bike over to this girlfriend I was dating. Her house was 4 miles away, and I would sneak in the middle of the night. And she had these loud cats that had to sleep in her room. Her parents made all the cats stay in her bedroom at night with her, right? So I'd be in there, try to go down on her, and there'd be 9 cats in this fucking living room, dude. Fucking jumping on my back and fucking licking my feet and stuff, dude. A van is just a trap house on wheels. Anything could happen. Dude, if somebody had a car, it was things was limited. You could ride around, you could listen to some music, you could put some beers in the trunk, you could smoke a joint, right? Somebody had a fucking van? Dude, if your friend had a van, bro, anything could happen. You could start a small business. You could run a butcher shop in the back of that bitch, son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing 40 miles an hour and fucking dropping bacon bits out the back. In a van? Anything could happen in a van. If you was girls, you was a couple of bad bitches rolling out, Put in your fucking, put in a real, put your strongest tampon in and hit the town. We doing it tonight, Daniela. You know what I'm saying? Maria, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Susan, huh? Tiffany. Tonight we letting it all hang out. No bra tonight, girl. I'm letting these titties touch the wind. And I don't know if this might be gay or not. And I don't think I'm gay, but what have you heard, you know?
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is this. Do you think having a guy give you a blowjob would probably be pretty intense, bro? Because dude, you ever seen a dude eat something real fast? They're pretty quick in the jowls.
Plus, just physically, their throat is longer. They have bigger heads.
Bro, it's kind of scaring me a little.
So you get an extra like quarter inch.
I need that soft blowjob. I need that lady blowjob.
Yeah, I mean, are their tongues like
I'm sure
gruffer? You know?
Oh yeah. Dude, think about it, bro. Sometime you could, if you accidentally put two Kit Kats in your mouth, you could separate them with your tongue in your mouth.
Yeah, girls can't do that.
No, you have to take them back